Now I know what you're saying. This fat fucking chud plays so many platformers, he probably likes every single one of them. First of all, eat a dick. Second, that's not the case. In fact, there's a few platformers that I deadass couldn't get into. These are 5 platformers I dislike. These are platformers that really didn't do it for me. Now, just because I don't like them, doesn't mean I think all these games are bad. The first 2 games on this list aren't bad, I just don't like them. The other 3 are shit to me. But Bastion, did you just spoil the video? No, I didn't even give you out my list yet! Alright, let's get started. The first game on the list is Taken the Power of Juju. Now for my subs here, I know the first thing that came to mind is the cartoon. It's shit. Gave the game a try, and it is better than the cartoon. But even then, it's not for me. What don't I like about it? Personally, it's so inoffensive. Nothing here is bad, it has really good ideas. I just think the gameplay is kind of boring, and the level design feels gimmicky at times with all the animals you interact with. You can argue that I've played so many games in this genre that I've seen these ideas done better, and honestly, yeah, everything this game does, Spyro and Jak have done better. If you don't play many 3D platformers, this one might be a good pick. Otherwise, there are better options. Next game on the list is Whiplash. I really tried to get into this game, I did, but 2 hours was enough for me. This game was controversial for treating animal cruelty as a joke, but honestly, I'm sure there are worse examples. The art style in this game is very cartoony, and I like how the controls revolve around the 2 characters' abilities. That's cool. My issue with the game? The levels. I feel like they go on forever. Barely feels like I know where the fuck I'm going half the time. On top of that, this game has some RPG elements, like save points and being able to level up your characters, but they feel so forced in my opinion. In a way, I feel like this game wants to be Ratchet and Clank with the overall design, but it kinda missed what made those games fun in the first place. Much like Tak, this is not a bad game, I've just played better platformers. Now this is the part of the list where I think the games are actually shit. Knack. Imagine this, the PS4 is out, you're looking for another platformer to play, but nothing else comes out until years later. Till then, Knack will have to do. That's what it feels like, a shitty appetizer before the big meal comes. This is probably one of the most boring platformers I've ever played. The game doesn't know if it wants to be a beat 'em up or a platformer, with these Uncharted-esque moments where you're doing some platforming and puzzles. The concept of turning big and small is cool, but it gives the game a style over substance feel. It feels like all it had to do was just implement that one concept, but forgot to make the game around it fun, making this one of the lamest platformers out there. And I hate the art style. It looks like what DreamWorks movies are stereotyped as. And yes, I played the demo for Knack too. It was slightly less shit. As a Sony platformer, this game is dog shit, especially compared to the ones released before Knack, and hell, even the ones that released after. I'm glad this series was forgotten, cause this series is fucking cheeks. Next game, Gex 2 Enter the Gecko. Am I missing something? What's the appeal of Gex? Is it another Knack situation where it's ironic? I don't know. The Gex series is weak in my opinion, but I'm including Gex 2 on the list cause it's supposedly the best one. But this game is just shit. The level design is lacking. It feels like a worse version of Mario 64. But that's not what makes it bad, that's what makes it boring. What makes it bad is the camera. It's fucking horrendous. It's so fucking loose, it just jerks around like a crackhead. The camera makes the game unplayable. I got a headache while playing it. Even if you change the camera setting, what you're left with is a poorly executed platformer being led by a gecko who never shuts the fuck up. Tail time, fuck you. The film references are cool, I'll give the game that, but everything else is just dick crust for birds. I wanna know in the comments, who actually likes these games? All seriousness, this game sucks, but it's not the worst platformer ever. I just don't understand the praise this series gets. Whether it's ironic or not, I don't get it. Before I get to the last game, I have an honorable mention, Grow Home. This game is not on the list because I didn't spend too much time on it. I played 30 minutes of the game and I dropped it because I hated the game's controls. It felt hard to control. Maybe I don't understand the game, I don't know. But to be honest, I didn't play enough of the game to form a real opinion, so talking about this game is kind of a waste of time. Alright, last game on the list, Pac-Man World 3. Where the fuck do I begin? I love Pac-Man World, it's a fantastic game. Pac-Man World 2 exists. This game though, I don't know if it's because it was made by a different developer, but it fucking blows. The biggest problem with this game is the pacing. It's fucking atrocious. Levels go on for fucking ever. Some of these levels, I don't know where the fuck I was going. They try to be Rayman by breaking down each level, but it doesn't work because it still feels like they drag. Speaking of Rayman, the best way to describe Pac-Man World 3 is that it's a shitty Rayman 3. It wants to be combat heavy, but the combat is brainless. It wants to have all these cool power-ups, but they're laughably terrible. Come on, bro, run around an enemy and they explode? Who came up with this? Even outside of that, there's still issues. The frame rate is sensitive, do anything and it drops. The voice acting is awful, Pac-Man and voice acting don't mix. The music just fucking sucks. The only positive thing I can say is that at least the graphics are good. But if the only good thing you have going for are your visuals, then your game is shit. I stopped playing this game an hour and a half in because of how fucking bored I was. This list isn't numbered, but if it was, this would be number 1. Why? Because this game is the exact reason why I don't plan on reviewing the Pac-Man World series. Because I didn't finish it and I refuse to finish it. I know this game has its fans and that's fine. Me personally, as someone who adores the first game, this game sucks dick, I'm sorry. So there you have it. 5 platformers I dislike. I would love to make this into a series, but to be honest, it's probably going to resort to me talking about platforms that are objectively shit, and that's not the point of this video. Regardless of my rants about Pac-Man World 3. Alright, I'm out.